Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is romance themed. It's a romance theme for Leo season. Happy birthday, Leo. Leo rules the heart space, so we gotta tap into some more lovey-dovey topics, and this one is titled Why Will They Feel at Home with You? Now, this reading is intended to be more so geared in the romantic direction, but if platonic connections come up, that's completely fine as well. Possibly even a pet, y'all. I really don't know what I'm gonna channel. However, stay open. Okay, we're going to be looking into either why someone you're currently around will feel at home with you, or possibly even the person that you'll be manifesting in the future, right? Your future partner, really long-term partners. I'm trying to be more about, this is more about serious connection. So we're going to look into why this next serious connection, this next serious soulmate, will feel at home with you. You have 8 options to choose from on the screen. Please choose more than one if you feel drawn to more than one. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bells, check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. All right. Hi, pile 1. You're the pile that chose image 1. All right. Let's get into why they will feel at home with you, whoever it is that's on your mind, or whoever it is you're meant to be with. Why will they feel at home with you? Pile 1. For some of you, if this is a partner or a person that you're currently connected to, like you already have a history with this person really appreciates the way that you're able to forgive them. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a situation where this is someone that you've had conflict with or that you've fallen out with, but you potentially are still working on a connection with them, or you will be working on a connection with them. And the way that you forgive them and genuinely forgive them, I don't mean forgive them and still hold resentment or think about the past or ruminate on old things or bring it up in conversations or whatever it is. I'm getting a vibe where you are really going to forgive this person. And I don't feel like it's going to come from a space of you not communicating about it. Like if there is something that needs to be discussed, it seems like you're very direct, pile 1. Some of y'all are very direct. Like damn near this person's therapist. Damn near this person's therapist. It's giving you are coming to this person like we need to talk. If there is any conflict, you are the one to bring up the conflict. You are the one that wants to have the discussion. You are the one that wants to have forgiveness. Some of you are married to this person, or you will be married to this person. Maybe you're looking into your future spouse, right? Somebody wants to know why your future spouse will feel at home with you. It's because you're willing to forgive them. Even if they make certain mistakes. I don't know what your standards are, so I'm not going to say that you've made a mistake that like is unforgivable, or they've made a mistake that is unforgivable, right? It might not be you. Some of y'all, it could be both ways. Some of you might be the type of person that needs forgiveness as well. Yeah, some of you, maybe you're looking for forgiveness from this person. But for a lot of you, I'm getting that it could definitely be mutual. If you and this person are meant to make amends, there could be some sort of mutual forgiveness that is had, right? But for the most part, I'm getting if this person ever has done something that would stress you out, make you sad, hurt your feelings, whatever it is, I think they would want to apologize, and you would be willing to forgive. Yeah, you wouldn't be holding on to the past just to say that you were right. The aim in this connection is not to be right. The aim in this connection is to build. And I feel like you really want to build with this person, but it's not out of like necessity. You love this person. Whoever this person is, you're going to really love this person, or this person is really going to love you. And I feel like you not having to need this person is also going to be something that makes them feel at home with you. The fact that you don't need them to, reassure you as much. Even if you do need reassurance, it's not as much as other people, or you might not need them to take you out either. Like, I'm all these things that I'm saying, I'm not saying it with the mindset of this person isn't doing anything right, right? Like, I don't want you to think like, oh, well, damn, how much stuff are they doing where I have to forgive them? Or why do they feel like they need me to fix them? Or who were they dealing with that needed them like that? Or, why aren't they taking me out on dates? That's not the case. That's not the case. I think you are still going on dates. I think you are still enjoying your life. For some of you guys, you and this future partner will really like traveling. Okay, you guys will go on a lot of vacations. You guys will experience a lot of very luxurious things together. I feel like you and your future person, or whoever this person is, may be very financially stable. And this is something that this person will appreciate. And, they'll treat you, you treat them, whatever it is. But there is a significant focus here on how stable and strong and grounded you are on your own that will really make this person feel at home with you. Okay? Maybe this person comes from like a chaotic background. It's either two things. Either this person comes from a chaotic background, so you being so stable and calm and, independent is going to be something that they go like, wow, I've never had a partner that didn't need to rely on me. I've never had a partner that didn't bring chaos into my life. I feel at home with you because my nervous system is regulated. Either that is a scenario, or for some of you, I'm also getting the energy of like, let's say this is someone that has had to be raised by a single parent, and their single parent was a good single parent. Like, this was someone that was handling business all on their own, right? Now, I will say sometimes, there's caveats to that. Like, there's definitely things where sometimes when you are raised by a single parent, especially when it comes to men, if they've seen a woman do it all on their own, they can tend to be a little bit like, they'll be like, I know you can do it. My mom did it. Or I know you can handle that. My mom handled that. Or I know you can handle that. My dad handled that. Like, sometimes it can be like that. And I'm not wishing that on you. But some of you could be in situations where it's like, if this is someone that has seen a parent sustain a life of their own and raise kids or something like that, this person will appreciate the fact that you do that too. Like, that you can do that too. Because they're like, this is what I'm used to. Okay? Not that you were this person's parent or that they're comparing you to their parent. But again, do you get what I'm saying? I know somebody in here, you understand what I'm saying. It's like if they come from stability, you being stable on your own is something that they really appreciate. If they come from chaos, you being stable on your own is something that they really appreciate. Either way, you're stable. You're steady. You're fixed. Somebody in here, you could be a fixed sign or you have fixed placements. So Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Something about your energy is very fixed. And they like that. They like that they don't have to be in control of everything. They feel like you know what to do. They feel like you know what to do. They feel like you know how to take the lead. Man or woman, person, doesn't matter. If you're a masculine in this pile, you are very intentional about the things that you say. And this person feels at home with you because they can tell that you're very intentional about the things that you say. You don't say certain things to them. You may not call them out their name. You may not make certain jokes. You may not bring up certain topics. It's like there's an energy here where this person is following your lead. And they can tell that you're very particular about what you say or do. And they, I'm hearing they listen. This person listens to you. When you have something to say, they listen. For some of you, this person feels so at home with you. They don't know what it would be like to not be around you. Okay? I really don't know what this person's background is, who your future person is going to be. But there's an energy in this pile where it's like, if this person did potentially lose you at one point in time or felt like things were going to end, that really shook them up. They didn't want to lose you. And that's why having the opportunity to heal something with you is a part of why they view you as home. Because it's like, for everything that we've been through or for whatever argument we've had, the fact that you were willing to love me still is, very comforting for me. Maybe this person has an abandonment wound, or maybe this person has been abandoned. I'm getting something here about this person feeling very comfortable with you because you didn't abandon them. Others of you, I'm picking up on something here where it's like, again, if this is a new person, it does not mean that you've had to have like a rocky relationship with this person, but, trauma affects people differently. Everybody has different experiences with their parents and their family and their siblings and all of that stuff. Or even previous relationships, and I'm picking up on a vibe in this pile where it's like, this could be someone that has came from a relationship where it didn't matter what they did. Their partner was not forgiving them, big or small. This person could have left a water bottle open with the cap off and the water bottle spilled. And, their last partner was the type of person that would like lose their shit and wild out and do all kinds of stuff because they spilled something. And you might not be that type of person. You don't care about those things. You're like, why would I be mad about that? Oh, I'm so sorry that I didn't do this and I should have did that. And you're like, that never mattered. Like, are you safe? Are you good? You ever see somebody have something happen? Like maybe they drop something, and maybe this is just like, I think I've been around enough people. This hasn't happened to me directly, but I've been around people where I've seen things like this. But this is giving me a scenario where it's like somebody must have this actual scenario. Let's say somebody drops a cup, right? And if you drop a cup in a household with a loving parent, most likely 9 times out of 10, the parent's going to go, oh my gosh, are you okay? You dropped that cup. Are you okay? That's a healthy, loving parent's response. But in a household where you walking on eggshells, you and your partner or your person or your family member don't get along, your parents kind of strict and scary and all these different things, it might be a situation where somebody drops a cup and your parents like, damn, you're always messing up something. You always are breaking something. You know what? This is why I can't stand you. I'm sick of you. Like, leave. Like, you need to, whatever it is. You can't have anything good. Trigger warning, not trying to trigger anybody, but, I've seen kids experience stuff like that. I've seen kids be mistreated by their parents. So I don't know if any of you have had experiences like that, and that's why you are the type of person that you are. But there's definitely a difference between unconditional love and conditional love. And even if you have standards or conditions within this relationship, they're not ones that would make this person feel like they can't make a little mistake and be, forgiven. This person may be a bit anxious. Okay, this could be someone that could be a bit anxious, or, for some of y'all, this person might be a bit anxious. I'm even getting to, for some of you, I know I brought up in the beginning of the reading that this may even have to do with pets. For some of y'all, if this is a pet, this could be like a pet that has came from a kennel, like a dog from a kennel, or a pet that needs to be adopted or something. Because I'm kind of getting the vibe where it's like, this is someone that feels like you don't need them. You want them there, and you treat them right, and you love them properly, and you forgive them, and you lead the way, and you give them a sense of peace without making them feel like they owe you. They already plan on giving to you and being kind to you, but you don't make them feel like they owe you, and you don't make them feel like they're not included in your future either. And that's something that they really appreciate. Like, they feel like they are a part of your future. Okay? Or a part of your family, or like you're in this relationship for the long haul. And again, you're very intentional about the things that you say. So you're not just calling them out their name or saying crazy stuff to them. just because, like, I don't know what kind of experiences this person has had, but they'll feel at home with you because you feel safe. Like, this is the type of connection where this person will feel comfortable in moments of silence with you. It's not, there's no anxiety there. It gets quiet in the room. They're not looking around like, oh my God, like, should I say something, or will this person do this or whatever? No, this is somebody that can just sit in silence. You know, there is no like, are you nervous? Because I'm nervous. No, it's like, we're just chilling. Nope. Not scared, not nervous. I'm good. Are you good? They're like, yeah, I guess I am good. You're going to regulate this person's nervous system. Pile one. Okay? Whether you're a masculine or a feminine. They feel like you are very smart. You can tell when they are, like, it's almost like you can read their mind. Like, you can tell what's wrong with them or what it is that they need to talk about, if there is something that they need to talk about. And they don't feel like they have to try too hard with you. It's just easy. Okay? So that is what I have in this pile. Something here also about, like I said, you like to do things on your own. So some of y'all, you may take a trip on your own, or you may go on a date on your own, or you'll get dressed up for yourself. You'll get dressed up for them too, but it's like you enjoy your life with or without this person, and they love that. Because to be included in it is even more amazing. Okay? So that's what I have in this pile. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 2. You're the pile that chose image 2. All right, let's get into why this person will feel at home with you, pile 2. Pile 2, this person really likes your body. I know that's like random. It's like a side note. Somebody in here, this person really likes your body. I almost feel like, it's funny because I didn't bring it up in the beginning, but this song was inspired by, not this song was inspired by, somebody in here, you could be a musician. This reading was inspired by a song that I heard, and it wasn't that the reading was immediately inspired by it, but when I heard the song, I was like, oh, I have to use the song for an ad for the video. Like, I might as well use the song. And the song was titled No Furniture by an artist named Absolutely. And she's really great. Absolutely is a very good artist. She actually is sister. She's the younger sister of Ray. If you know who Ray is, love that. Somebody could have sisters. They don't have to. But in the song is called No Furniture, and she's basically painting a picture of a relationship that she has with someone. And she's like, even if we didn't have a home, or even if we had a home, but no furniture was in it yet, your body feels like home, right? Just being around you, being around your body, this feels like home to me. So, excuse me. Maybe this person will feel comfortable enough to burp around you and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm getting like this person loves your body, and maybe they love your body because you love their body. Okay? This person loves your body because you love their body. And maybe how you love this person's body is going to make them feel at home as well. Right? No t-shirt. No pants. No t-shirt. No pants. No bra. Like, you know, we get to lounge around all day. No nothing. We don't need it. Like, this person will feel so comfortable around you. Okay? Like, I'm getting real comfortable. So again, like, no shave, no wax, no shave. I'm trying to think about things where it's like, we're just chilling. Maybe you kiss before you brush your teeth. You are, you know, you're laid up all day. Like, there's something here about this person feeling so comfortable around you. Okay? And for some of you, it's because this is how you've been raised. You might have this type of relationship with the people around you. Like, maybe some of you grew up in homes where people were walking around, no shirt, no bra, you know, no pants, whatever it is. Or you are someone that has been around people just in their natural state, men and women in their natural state, not looking their best. All right. and still being beautiful, not looking their best, like, dressed up to the nines and all of this stuff, but still probably their best in a natural state. I feel like you love this person naturally. They will love you naturally. And they will love being up under you. They love your skin. They love your legs. They love your chest. They love your hair. Somebody in here, either this person has really long hair or they will love your hair. Your hair is so pretty to them. Man or woman, by the way. You could be a man with long hair or a woman with long hair. Doesn't matter. Somebody's going to love your hair. Or this person has long hair, whatever it is. But yeah, this person loves that you love their body, so they feel really comfortable around you that way. Or at home with you that way. I'm also getting something here too about like you being willing to, it's a lot of things this person loves about you. This person might actually love the way that you love them. Like they'll feel at home with you because they know you love them. You'll be very vocal about how much you love them. Or it'll just be very obvious that you love them. You view this person as amazing. You think they are an angel. You think they are the cutest. You think they are the finest. You're patient with them. You're kind with them. You're honest with them. You don't feel like you need to be right with them. If you guys get into an argument, you're not fighting to be right. You're like, can we just be cool? Can we just be cool again? Okay. We don't have to argue. Let's just be cool. Come on. Let's just be cool. Let's just be cool. I'm kidding. Like, let's just be cool. Like, let's get over it. Let's get over it. Some of y'all just don't even care. You're like, we don't need to argue. Come on. Let's just be cool. This person's like, okay. Like, they can't be mad. They can't be mad at you because you're not mad at them. I don't think there's any real reason to be mad at each other either. You are very positive, Pile 2. Your energy's so positive. I'm not going to lie. I am getting like a golden retriever type of vibe. You know how they talk about black cat, golden retriever? Somebody in here, you got puppy vibes. You got happy puppy vibes. And this person's like, I love puppies. Like, I love dogs. Like, and we love cats too. But I'm getting like, this is a very dog energy in the best way possible. Dolphin even, like not just dogs, dolphins. Like you're very friendly. You're very friendly. And this person will love the way that you love everybody this way. Pile 2. I don't mean that in the sense that like you are just out here loving everybody. No, I'm not getting that vibe. But I'm getting like when you really love someone, you are really invested in that person. Like you're taking care of your kid this way. You're taking care of the children around you this way. You're taking care of your, friends this way. You're taking care of every person that you love this way. The waiter at the restaurant this way. Like you're kind. You're so kind. Oh, my throat's getting weird. You're so kind. My throat has actually been acting up in this pile. I don't know if anybody in here smokes. You don't have to smoke. Maybe somebody just got a cold or something. Or maybe this person doesn't talk too much. I am seeing smoke on this one card, though. Some of y'all be smoking. Some of y'all be smoking with this person and just laid up. Like, I'm getting lazy vibes. Like, some of y'all be lazy with this person. They love you. They're like, I love you. But you want to know what's funny? I'm getting a lazy vibe, a lazy Sunday vibe, a like, we're just chilling, no need to do too much type of vibe. But then I'm also picking up on this energy where many of you are also big dreamers, okay? Or you are the type of person that feels like there's so much potential for you to grow or for this person to grow. And you really want to ground the ideas that you have. Like this person loves how, like, I'm getting you're very friendly, but you're also very business minded, Pile 2. I say you're lazy because you're laid up and smoking, but you're not lazy. You're really not lazy. You're actually very ambitious. And this person can be very ambitious. So they like the fact that you also match that energy. I don't know if they're not as like lovey as you are. I don't see them being cold. It just feels like one of you are very emotional and the other person is kind of like chill, you know? Like they're still emotional, but they are not emotional in the same type of way. Like their emotional energy feels more like I don't know, it's more grounded, more grounded. Yeah. Somebody could be heavy water dominant and then another person can be earth dominant. They don't have to be. But I'm getting that vibe. And I'm getting watery vibes from you. So even if you're not a water sign, some of y'all operate like a water sign. Okay? Or operate like a water sign around this person. Because you're so sweet. You're so sweet around this person. You're so sweet around this person. And this person is sweet on you. And you like to play. And you like to have fun. And you like to crack jokes. And, you know, you'll play the video game. You'll watch the movie. You'll do the thing. Like, you know, you just want to enjoy them. You know, I'm really getting that. Like, this person's going to feel at home with you because you're everything that they want. You're everything that they want. Yeah. They love you. This isn't you loving this person and them not loving you back. This person loves you. You're everything that they want in a person. And whether this is a friend or a lover, I'm assuming this is a lover, but this could be a friend. You're everything that they want in a person. And they will think back to times where they were on their own. And then they'll think about the present moment while they're around you. And they'll think like, life is better with this person here. Like I was good on my own, but I feel good with this person here. Like it's better to be around you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. When this person, for some reason, this person does this person compares the time that they've been on their own versus the time that they spend with you. And they can say that they do feel better around you. Because maybe this person's very self-sufficient. Maybe this person doesn't, you know, they don't have to do too much. Like, you know, not even do too much, but like this person doesn't have to be around people like that. They're not really focused on being around people, or they don't feel like they need to be, like they always need to be around somebody. That's not their vibe. They're cool on their own. They can do their own thing. And because they're cool on their own and they can do their own thing, to know that they feel better around you, or they feel like life is grander around you, or that there's potential for you both to build around each other, or, you know, like their mood is lifted while they're around you. The fact that they feel better around you is something that this person will be like, wow, this feels like home to me. Like, yeah. Like it doesn't take much to work with you. I don't really see you guys butting heads. That's what I'm saying. Even down to the whole like not needing to be right type of vibe. Some of y'all also really feed this person. You might be feeding this person. You could be giving this person food and drinks, and some of y'all are feeding this person. Some of y'all be feeding this person. You cook for this person, or, you know, your love language is food. You'll bring them food, whatever it is. Some of you, I'm also picking up on an energy in this pile of like wanting to do very whimsical things with this person, things that they probably wouldn't do on their own. It's snowing outside. You're like, let's go outside. It's raining outside. You're like, oh my gosh, let's sit outside. Let's sit outside. Let's kiss in the rain. I've been seeing videos like that pop up on my timeline of women and men, and the woman being like, do me a favor, like, please do this with me. Let's go outside and kiss in the rain. And their partner's like, okay. You know, I'm getting that vibe. Like somebody in here, you're like, let's go kiss in the rain. Come on, get up and dance with me. Even if you're a man, masculines and feminines, you're like, come on, get up and dance with me. This person's like, what? Yep. They'll dance. They'll dance because it's you. And they love you. They love you. Yes. They love your vibe. They love how you act. They love how you look. They love how you love them. They love that you're so sensitive or vulnerable or emotional. You tell this person when you miss them. You tell this person when you are thinking about them. You're willing to tell this person if they hurt your feelings. You're willing to tell this person sorry if you hurt theirs. Like, I'm getting it's very emotionally open in this connection. And they love that. Okay? That's why they feel at home with you. For some of you, you make this person's inner child feel safe. All right, most of you. You make this person's inner child feel safe. Yeah. That's what I'm saying with the whole no furniture song. It's like, we don't need anything to be happy. We could really be out. We could really be out down bad together, and we would be completely content because we have each other. You know, that's the vibe this person gets from you, and that's why they feel at home with you. So that is all that I have. Pile 2. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 3. You're the pile that chose image 3. All right. Why will this person feel at home with you? Pile 3, this is a very interesting pile. For some of you, if you don't already do this, some of you may end up working with the future person that you're looking into. Okay, now, of course, this could be a friend, but for others of you, I'm getting like this might still be a love interest. Some of you will end up being in some sort of power couple or working with the person that you are looking into, or working with the person that you are meant to be with. Why does this person feel at home with pile 3? Because you care. Because you care. Because when they say something, you listen. Because when they're ranting about something or they're complaining about the things that are going wrong in the world, you'll listen. Somebody in here, it's because you care too. It's not just because they're like complaining about something and you're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to listen to it. No, I'm getting like, for some of you, I don't know what you could be having issues with, because I'm getting a vibe in this pile too. Like, it's crazy because I don't have any cards out here that say it or are giving me the vibe, but some of you guys could be in an LGBTQ relationship, or some of you are in a connection that feels, I don't know, like, I don't know if there's some sort of like adversity. This could be interracial, multicultural. This could have something to do with socioeconomic status. This could have something to do with, again, like same gender, something like that. But I feel like you both have a mutual thing that you are like, they need to fix this. This could even be like small things. It may not be on a large scale, because like I said, not everybody, why do I feel like I'm struggling in this file? Not everybody is going through these types of issues, right? But maybe you both care. Maybe you both care about humanity. Maybe you both care about nature. Maybe you both care about politics. Maybe you both care about what's going wrong when it comes to the healthcare system. Maybe you both care about the music industry or issues when it comes to music. Maybe you both care about how people are mistreating kids, or, you know, maybe you both care about the spiritual community. Like, I'm getting something here about when it's time to go on a rant, when it's time to complain about something, when it's time to go on a rant, when it's time to like speak your opinion. I feel like you are the type of person that's like, yeah, and I'll add to that. And I got something else to say. And you know what? You're absolutely right. Some of y'all be having these conversations in the car, because I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting the vibe. And you know what I'm getting the vibe of? You driving past a place, maybe even like a restaurant or something, and being like, why don't they have more of these? Or like, why don't they fix up that restaurant? Like, this place is looking crazy. They should have been, they should have been fixed this pothole. They should have been fixed this restaurant. And you and your person are like, yes. Like, why don't they? Come on now. Come on now. You're both like, yes. Like, they need to put money into fixing this. They need to put more money into this. The streets are too dirty. They need to get into cleaning these streets, you know? They need better parks. They need better this. Like, I feel like you and your partner really could, like, some of you may want to think about leaning into, again, either starting a business or maybe you both becoming voices in a certain arena, because I feel like the way that you're going to talk about things, you're going to be talking about some real stuff too. I'm not getting the vibe that you're not talking about real topics or real issues. Some of y'all are really like, you have an opinion to share. A lot of the opinions that you share, the mutual beliefs that you share, have to do with ancestral patterns that are being broken as well. Some of y'all could be like, why did our parents do that? Like, you know, why does the older generation feel this way? Why didn't we fix this? Why didn't they do this for us? Why don't more people think like that? For some reason, this makes this person feel at home, because maybe this person has been around people where it's like they can't really have these discussions, or they won't really get it, you know? They'll complain. I think you and this person like talking just as much. Either you both like talking, or you both know how to share an opinion, or some of y'all, you both like singing music in the car. You both like singing, and the person's going to love that you sing with them. But for a lot of you, I'm getting like a speaking vibe. Like, the conversations you have with this person are going to be very mind blowing or very eye opening. And they'll love the fact that like you can bounce off of each other. They also may really love the fact that you're very complimentary of them. They'll feel at home with you because you give them their props. Yeah, like, so they could do something and you're like, no, you did that. You really did that. And they're like, thank you. Like, I'm getting something here about somebody being like, thank you, because I feel like I was right. You're like, no, you were right. I'm getting the energy of two people talking in the car. Like, I'm channeling that. That's so funny. It's like, okay, but this album or this album? No, like, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, that was a better song choice. I feel like two people are in the car talking about things, I guess, that are important to y'all. I don't know what would be important to y'all, but it's giving that vibe. I'm also picking up, like, I know I brought up it a little bit, but I'm also picking up on something here. Like, when I'm talking about this adversity you both may be facing or going through, something about this connection feels like it could be very pivotal for one or both of you. Something about this relationship marks the end of a cycle for one or both of you. And because there's this cycle ending, there's a vibe. Oh my gosh, I'm still channeling people talking in the car, because now I'm getting the vibe of people like going to see a movie. And then when you get out of the movie, it's like, okay, what's our review? Like, wait, but what about that scene? Like, I'm getting this vibe. Like, somebody in here, this person likes talking, or you like talking, like, y'all like talking. You and this person are gonna kiki. Y'all gonna kiki all night long. All night long. This might be a friend. This could be a love interest, though. It's giving lovers and friends. You and this person are gonna be like, yeah, you guys are gonna be tight. But anyway, what was I saying? There's something here about this relationship marking some sort of like ending, though. Yes. You and this person coming together may make this person want to leave a job. You and this person coming together may happen, and it'll trigger this person into, again, like, I don't know if you are in the LGBTQ community, but it may be a thing where it's like, you are the first man this man has ever dated. You are the first woman this woman has ever dated. Yeah. You are the first person of a certain culture that this person has ever dated. And I don't know if this person's family agrees with this, or if your family agrees with this, but some of y'all, it may cause an ending. Yeah, it may cause an ending. But it's like an ending that leads into prosperity. Or like, if it's not an ending of like something related to families or a job, maybe it's like, this is the ending of their singlehood. This person meets you and it's like one and done. I found my person. You must be my person. They'll feel at home with you because they're like, I don't feel this way with anybody else. Yeah. You give them so much hope, so much faith in the future. Like, you have a lot of faith yourself. But there's something here about you being very optimistic, or this person could be very optimistic. They may love you because you make them optimistic. You make them have a lot of hope in the future. You make them feel like who they are isn't wrong, or who they are isn't a problem. Maybe people be acting like this person's a problem. You make this person happy. Or you feel like this person deserves to be happy. This person feels at home with you because you aim for this person to be happy. You don't like when this person's sad. Not that you're not there for them when they are sad, but it's like you don't want this person to be sad or angry. I feel like you and this person have some real honest conversations. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what you be saying to this person. I mean, of course, if it's romantic, like, it could be honest on all levels, or even platonic, it could be honest on all levels. But I'm even getting a vibe where it's like, if you have to hash something out with this person's going to say some stuff and you want to say some stuff. And it's like, listen, we got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. This is crazy. Like, why did we... I don't know what y'all are talking about. But I just feel like it's some real stuff. Yeah, it's some real stuff. I feel like this might be the first connection, or maybe just a significant connection for this person, where like something about how you communicate with one another. This person may not be used to people being as honest with them, or they aren't used to being able to be as honest with certain people, and like you being able to respond properly, or like them respond how they want to respond. Like, they get to be honest with you. I feel like this person could be really honest and you'll be like, okay, you know, like, no, I completely understand. Hear you. Heard you. Got you. It's like, I understand. This person's like, do you understand? It's like, no, I understand. I feel like you both get each other. Yeah, you both feel seen. You both feel heard. You like each other. You both really like each other. This is like and love. This isn't just like, I love you. I mean, you can still love this person, but it's like, it's more than just love. This is like, you genuinely like this person. The good and the bad, the dark and the light, the loud and the quiet. I'm not going to lie. For some of you, there's definitely people outside of this connection that, like, people don't like y'all together. And it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it's one person. It could be one person, but it feels like it could be more than one person. Some of y'all have people outside of you that don't like y'all together. Whether it's because this person has other friends outside of them that want to hang out with them, so they don't want you to be with, like, together with them, like, in that way. Or like family. Why is this coming up? Or even society, y'all. Some of y'all, it's bigger than just family. There's something here about... Why is this coming up? For somebody, there's something here about money. I said something about a business. I don't know if either of you are, like, either financially giving to your family or financially dependent on your family, but something about you both coming together is like when you're both together, you're both pouring into each other. There's somebody in the mix that doesn't want y'all pouring into each other because they may feel like you'll end up making a lot of money with this person, or they feel like they're not getting money from this person. Somebody's worried about the money that's being taken away from them. Yeah. It could even be a thing too where somebody feels like either you or this person, somebody's worried. There's somebody outside of this connection that's worried that you two coming together will make this other person look like a user, or like look like they're in it for money or something like that. Because within your connection with this person, you both may be very generous with each other. Or like, you know, y'all don't have many issues when it comes to money. Or you don't plan on it. Like, you both are able to think of ways to make money or to expand, to do different things. Like, and there's something here about somebody in the energy outside of you being like concerned. The more you're around each other, the more other people look like users, or they look like they have bad intentions, or they look like they, what's this about? Yeah, so honestly, it kind of feels like somebody is bothered by the healing that is done within this dynamic. This person may help you heal, and you help this person heal. And somebody does not like that. Somebody may not like the fact that you both are healing when you're talking to each other, or when you're around each other, or somebody could be a healer. You could be a healer, or this person's a healer. Or maybe you both have plans on building something very healing. I said y'all be fighting causes, or you have opinions on certain causes. For some of you, people could be bothered because you'll be healing the bloodline by being with this person. Yeah. Like, let's say you come from a bloodline that is racist, or you come from a bloodline that is, I don't know, that just has some sort of trauma attached to it. You being with this person may really defy whatever your bloodline has been through. And you could have people around you that don't like that for some reason. They want you to be stuck in that same cycle too. Or this is what this person's going through. So they feel at home with you because it feels aligned. This is an alignment. Yeah. The more they think about hanging out with you and stuff like that, the more they're like, no, like I feel like I'm supposed to be around this person, or I'm supposed to be hanging out with this person. Even if other people are like, no, you don't need to hang out with this person's like, no, I think I should. I think I do want to hang out with them. Or this is you. You're like, no, I think I do want to hang out with them. Yeah. So that is all that I have in this pile. Very interesting pile. If you enjoyed this message, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 4. You're the pile that chose image 4. All right, let's see. Why will this person feel at home with you? Pile 4. Why will they feel at home with you? Because you always choose love, pile 4. You always choose love. This relationship feels very soothing. Like, I'm really getting soothing. Like, I don't know if y'all are always listening to frequencies or if, like, you're always drinking tea and keeping your voice at a certain volume, and your music is very soothing, and you know, the vibe is always soothing, but I'm getting like a very soothing vibe. Slow and steady. Okay? Slow and steady vibes. And I know that can be take it in a very like, this could be taken in a more 18 plus type of way. It could be. Some of y'all be slow and steady in that bedroom. All right. Yeah, I do get a message like that. Hold on. I'm getting something in this pile where it doesn't matter how long it takes, or we can be in the bed all day. Somebody doesn't care how long you guys are in the bed. They're like, as long as you are happy. That's how you both operate. This person feels at home with you because that's how you operate, but this person also operates that way. It's like, as long as you are happy, we can stay in the bed all day. I'm thinking about Bed Peace by Janae Aiko. Like, some of y'all love being in bed together. There's like a sense of maturity around this relationship. Regalness around this relationship. Your inner children feel comfortable together, but also you're both two very healed adults. Okay? I feel like this is the type of connection where you are putting face mask on your man. Or if this is a man that I'm speaking to, you are clipping and painting your girl's toenails. Or your man's toenails. I don't know. You could be putting a mask on your girl, woman. I don't know. Somebody in here, it doesn't matter who you are dealing with or what you're into. Somebody feels like very comfortable around you, even down to the frequency. I had another frequency playing prior to this one, but this one has like rain sounds in it. Like, some of y'all like sitting with the window open while it's raining or something. You just love to give each other energy. Your favorite energy exchange is with this person and vice versa. Like, it's nobody you want to spend more time with. And some of y'all could have friends and all kinds of stuff. And you're like, no, I love my bestie. Like, you're like, no, I love my bestie. I'll never let my bestie, I mean, this could be your bestie. This could be your best friend. But for some of you, it's like, this is your partner. And this will be a partner that feels like a best friend. But even more than that, like, there's something here about you both feeling kind of connected in a way that is almost on a soul level. It's like you're merging souls, low key. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's kind of deep. This is kind of deep in this pile. Yeah. Some of you are like in a connection where you're like, we don't need other people around us, do we? You're both agreeing. Like, we don't need other people around us. No. It's like, should I stay friends with that person? No. And it's like, yeah. Why is this reading? This reading is so funny to me. I just saw 444 on the timestamp. This is pile 4. So some of y'all, maybe you're seeing a lot of 4s. 4s are about stability. Some of you feel stable with this person. You know what I'm thinking about right now? Thinking about 4? I'm thinking about Beyonce. And I believe on that album, on the album 4 that she has. No. Does she? Is that on the album? I think 4 has Countdown. Yeah. 4 might have Countdown on that album. I'm thinking about Countdown. And I'm also thinking about 1+1. 1+1 is the vibe of this pile. Where she's like, if I don't got nothing. Wait, what did she say? Yeah, she's like, if I don't have anything, that's okay, because I got you. Somebody in here, I'm getting that vibe. Like, this person's like, listen. It's funny, too, because I brought it up in another pile. And if you are coming from that other pile, then maybe this is resonating with you. But I brought it up in another pile that this reading was actually inspired. I had this idea in mind already, but this reading was inspired by a song by an artist named Absolutely. And she's wonderful. She's a wonderful artist. But in the song, she talks about how, like, even if they didn't have furniture in the home, this person's body feels like home. Like, your body is my home. And I'm getting the vibe in this pile where it's like, this is living under your skin energy. Comfortably. Y'all both must like this vibe. Like, if you're the type of person that's like, no, I don't want you to touch me in the bed. And I don't know. This is not that energy. No, we can't share spoons. No. This pile is like, I'm sipping from your cup. We're sharing the same spoon. We're like, you know, and I mean, that might be extreme to somebody. Somebody's like, why would we could get 2 spoons? It's like, even if y'all got 2 spoons, you will have 2 spoons and still feed each other off of each other's spoon. Same bowl, 2 spoons, still eating off of each other's spoon. Like, don't matter. This also reminds me of communal eating. Okay, so some of y'all could be in a relationship where you, like, somebody could be from a culture that eats communally, like where you all eat off of one bowl or all out of one plate. You could use your hands and things like that. That could be a thing. It's like somebody does not care. Somebody does not care. Y'all are double dipping in this pile. I'm hearing something so dirty and I don't want to say it. Because it's like, is it going to make it gross? Is it going to make this pile gross? It's not gross. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm not going to say it. No, let me say it. I keep hearing it. I'm looking at this 2 of Cups right here. You got the 2 of Cups out here, so you guys are definitely soulmates. But I keep hearing swapping spit. I keep hearing swapping spit in the back of my mind. And it's like, you know, that's just kissing. That's just kissing. But at the same time, I don't know why it feels so, like, dirty. It feels so dirty in this pile. It feels so dirty in this pile. Like, whoa, hold up. Hold up. But, I mean, that's the vibe. Some of y'all are going to have kids with this person. If you don't already have kids with this person, some of y'all going to have kids with this person. Whether you are having them together or you are adopting them. For some of you, it could even be pets. Because I think you and this person like spending time with animals together for some reason. Okay, maybe you like sitting out in nature together. But also I'm getting something here about like you buying a pet, having a pet with this person. Some of you guys, this person, this connection, you know, this energy is really nice. And I feel like you have to like know this energy to get this energy. Like it's like, it's an, if you get it type of vibe, because somebody in here, this is very lovey-dovey. Like this is very lovey-dovey. Like I don't see any room for the 2 of you acting cold. You don't act cold with each other. You're always very loving. You know what this is reminding me of? Oh my goodness. There's a couple online. I cannot remember their names. There's a couple online of a man and a woman. And I don't think they plan on having kids, which is fine. Some of y'all could already have kids. Maybe that's why I'm picking up on kids. Others of you, you don't have kids. This could be pets. Or it's your inner children that I'm feeling. But there's a couple online and it's a man and a woman. And he is like so sweet to her. She's so sweet to him. And he is just in love with that woman. And he makes her food and all kinds of stuff. She's redheaded and she's like very fair skinned. Do you know what I'm talking about? He like makes her food and feeds her food. She's been getting into cooking now too. So she'll feed him. But you can tell that they're like obsessed. I'm getting like, this is obsessed energy. Like you wake up every morning and you're basically speaking poetry to each other, you know, like, and the poetry is literally you just talking to each other. It's not even that you're trying to be poetic. It's just like you and this person are just, you see each other and immediately it's like, wow, like my person. And this person's like my person. It's like, this is the vibe in this file. This person will, like, if you have this vibe, either your vibe may change by being around this person. Maybe this person's very soothing and things like that. Yeah, like I'm getting anything soothing. Soothing music, ASMR, soothing smells, cozy blankets, cozy clothing. Like this vibe is very like, and we're cozy and we're sensual, and I wear silk to sleep, or, silk lingerie and like warm towels, and yeah, like this is the vibe. Love this vibe. Love this vibe. Very Taurus, Venusian, Libra energy. You could have this in your chart. This person could have this in their chart. Or there's just something about the space that you create that feels very like, wow, like, yeah. It's tickling me. I feel like between the two of you also, there's never any pride. This is not a connection where you have pride. Like, of course you're proud of each other, but you're never too proud to say how you feel. You're never too proud to apologize, you know? Like, you know the song where it's like, ain't too proud to beg, please don't leave me, girl. I feel like y'all would, you might have it in you to be a little bit of like a, I don't think you guys would get to the point where you need to beg for each other back. But this is the type of masculine that would be like, oh, I'm begging. I'm begging for you. Okay. Feminine too. The feminine's like, don't make me beg. But they'll beg. I don't think this person's going to beg. It could even be play begging. You know how some people go, please come with me. Please, please, please. Or like, not please come with me. Not in that way, people in this pile. This is a dirty pile. Love this for you though, pile 4. If this is the vibe between the two of you, love that. But when I say please come with me, I mean like to, I don't know, to the store real quick. Somebody's in the bed and it's like, come with me to the store. And the person's like, oh, I'm tired. Somebody goes, please, 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 please. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna go. But I don't even think it's that big of an issue because I feel like you both want to be around each other. This is really giving like at the hip type of vibes. And it's funny because it's not like, this might not even be like from day one we were tied to the hip. Like from day one we never let each other go. For some of you it could be like that. But for others of you, you live your own separate lives, y'all. You live your own separate lives. When you're away from each other, y'all are away from each other. You talk about self-love. This is not a codependent relationship, funny enough. I've described all of this about the two of you, and this is actually not codependent. For a lot of you, this connection is very healthy. Even if you both do go like, do I need to be friends with that person? No. Should I keep dating that person? No. Like, and for some of y'all, like, I'm even saying that, it's giving like, this could be friends. You and your friend. Should I be with that person? No. Let's just stay here and put on face mask. Okay. Can we share french fries? Yeah. It's like, it doesn't matter. Oh, well. This could be a friend that you have this type of connection with. For others of you, though, if it is romantic, let's say you are casually dating and you both are comfortable enough with each other to be like, yeah, I am dating someone else, but I really am leaning towards you. Like, I want to be in this relationship. The person would be like, break up with them. You would tell this person, like, leave them, break up with them. We can be in a relationship. Let's be in a relationship. And this person's like, can we? Like, should we be in a relationship? You're like, yeah. They're like, okay. Like, it's that easy. It's not going to be like well, I don't know. Like, do you want to be in a relationship with me? Or should we do it? No games. No games. It's just like it's pretty obvious. Like, it would be a genuine conversation. This wouldn't be like and we just ended up together. No, I feel like you and this person really talk to each other. And they'll feel at home with you because you both talk to each other, because you're both so vocal about your dreams and your aspirations and what you want to have on your own, but also what you want to have with them. Maybe in the beginning there is a little bit of resistance. Yeah. Maybe in the beginning there is a little bit of resistance, but I feel like once you move away from the resistance or the confusion, it's all love. It's all love. Like, there's nothing but love here. This person will feel at home with you because you're soulmates. Like, very obvious soulmates. Not even karmic soulmates. If there's karma here, maybe you have a past life with each other, but it's not giving past life and the connection is horrible and it's toxic and da-da. No. The two of you have done the work on your own time. So when you come together, it's like very easy to be with each other. I'm also getting something here about somebody having like wounds around certain people from the past, maybe family, whatever it is. It's not going to bother. It's not going to do anything to the relationship. Because it seems like you both heal each other. Yeah. Very healthy. This relationship is very healthy. All right. So that's all that I have in this pile. I love that for the two of you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, Pile 5. You're the pile that chose image 5. All right, let's look into why they will feel at home with you. Pile 5, this energy is very interesting. It's not funny. This energy is very interesting because are you a little mean? Are you a little mean, Pile 5? Or are you don't have to be mean, but you feel very... Pile 5 is very self-aware. Pile 5 is very seasoned. Pile 5 is very comfortable with their light and shadow side. And you like people who are also very comfortable with their light and shadow side. You like people who are also very interested in being themselves and being authentic and loving themselves. So there's like a certain standard or energy that you carry. That is a bit intimidating to this person or the people around you. Yes, because even my phone, it just said low power mode, like the battery's about to die. I'm getting like it's a strict program with Pile 5. No lie. It's a strict program with Pile 5. Like, you could be free flowing in other areas of life and things like that, but there's something here about the program being a little strict. And because the program is a little strict on your end, it feels like these are limits that you set for yourself. This person will feel like they have to earn your love a bit, or like they'll feel like they have to earn your love, but they'll also feel like it is a privilege to be in your energy. And I don't know if this is something that this person is used to, so that's why they feel at home with you. Or if it's a vibe where it's like they actually earn the opportunity to be around you. And now they're like, I don't know, they just feel like they've gotten entered into a very exclusive club. This person will feel at home with you because you don't let everybody in. But it's funny because you like people around you who also operate in this energy. It's not like you want people to be like you. I'm not getting that. You don't want people to be like you. You want people to be like them. You want people to be themselves. You want people to be authentic. So you're very authentic with people. And it's like only the strong can withstand your authenticity. You're very unapologetic. You're very sexy too. Okay, smexy. I don't know if I should censor myself. I'm filming a lot of piles, so hopefully it doesn't bother anything, but you're very attractive in this pile. I feel like this autonomy that you have is very attractive. The way that you are like, listen, you're not sleeping with me. No. Man or woman, you're like, we ain't doing this. I'm even getting the vibe of a man, like if a woman is a little too open with you, you might still be like, no, like that's not really my vibe. Yeah. You're like, you don't got to do all that. Like, it's okay. Yeah. Something about your energy is kind of restrictive. But it's not that you're not nice or kind or sweet. You just hold the energy of, I don't know, like, I don't know how to describe this. You feel like a leader. You feel like a boss. You might be a boss. You could be someone that owns their own business. You may own your own, a company of some sort. You're making a lot of money. You're making a lot of moves. You're like, listen, I'm on the go. I have to call you back later. I have to do this later. Yes, I have this window of time for a date. We should go on this date. Yes, I have to handle this thing. Okay, great. Do you want to meet up at the gym or should we do this later? All right. Do you want to, no, I can't talk right now. I'll talk to you later. They're like, yeah, I called you a bunch of times and I thought you were gonna answer. Like, don't you feel bad? Like, I feel like people want you to feel bad. And it's kind of like, no, like, I told you I could only answer the phone during this window of time. Just remember to call me when I'm free. Remember to call me when I'm free. It's not that I'm sorry that you called me so many times, or I'm sorry. It's not even that I'm sorry that you answered. I mean, I'm sorry that I didn't answer. It's not even given I'm sorry that I didn't answer. You could say like, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to talk to you during that emergency or whatever it was. 9 times out of 10, it might not even be an emergency. Some of you guys could be dealing with people who are a bit anxious. Or whoever this person is. Why will this person feel at home with you? Because they have to work through their anxiety to be with you. And for a lot of you, you'll allow that. You're not going to like throw this person away or be like, you're too anxious. You're too this. You're too that. No. You're like, okay, well, I'll call you back later. And you call this person back later. You do. You let this person know that you will go to their event or you will be there or you will talk to them. Some of y'all, this could even be a friend. This doesn't have to be a love interest. This person is learning from you. Pile 4. This person, or no, not pile 4. They're learning from you. They're learning how to be more structured. For some of you, maybe it is a thing where this is like the beginning stages of you building a connection with this person. But then like later on down the line, it becomes more lovey-dovey, more open. That's what it feels like. It feels like this relationship evolves. You're very self-sufficient. You're also very unapologetic. You're also always on the move or always got something to do. But you're also very optimistic. Just because you're realistic doesn't mean you're not optimistic. You could be realistic and still optimistic. Somebody in here, you're like real, but you're also still pretty positive. And you don't really carry guilt around you being so unapologetic or you being so independent. Again, I don't know if the person that you're dealing with hasn't dealt with someone like you, or if there's someone that can kind of feel bad for certain things. This is giving me the vibe of like, let's say you don't answer this person's phone call and you call them back and they don't answer. You're not mad at this person. You're just like, okay, well, you were busy. That's what I mean by holding them to like the same standard as you. It's like, oh, well, I didn't answer because I was busy. You didn't answer because you were busy. That's okay. We'll just find a time to talk later. Like, this isn't game playing. This is just who you are. You're not playing no games. You're not playing no games in pile 5, bro. You're very serious. You're still like fun. You can have fun. You know how to have a good time. You know how to go out and all this stuff. But it's like, but I have a schedule and I have a routine and I have some things that I have to handle. But then I'll talk to you after that. Yeah. Then I'll talk to you after that. That's fine. There's also something here about you like not being willing to wait. You don't wait on other people. You don't wait for nobody. You're not worried about people from the past even. Like if there's exes and things, this person could be worried about exes and things wanting to be with you. Even if your exes want to be with you, you're like, I don't care about my exes. Like, no. I'm moving forward. You don't compete. This pile does not play. Love this for you though. Y'all don't compete. You don't compare. You don't wait for people. You have a goal, you're going to reach your goal. You don't feel bad when people are like, oh, well, you hurt my feelings. I'm like, I'm getting like a vibe where it's like, you're like, listen, I'm sorry. And that should be the end of it. Like, if you genuinely did something wrong, you'll apologize. But if people are complaining because you are not babying them, or I don't know, like, this person notices that you have a lot going on, but at the end of the day, you will choose them if they fit the bill. Like they have to hit a certain standard for you to accept them. And I feel like once they are accepted in your world, you're very loving. They'll feel very cozy. They'll feel very loved. They'll feel very gifted. You're very generous. They'll feel led. They'll feel like they're with someone that knows how to lead. They'll feel like you know what you're doing. You know what you're saying. You can help them heal. You can also help them heal a people-pleasing part of themselves. There's a part of this person or people who are interacting with you that feels like they have to be, like overgiving, overbearing even. They have to be overly nice. Super nice, just too nice for their own good. And you're like, no, you start to show them how you act and it makes this person go, oh, but I really like you. You're so nice to me, but you're so strict. Like, what do? They learn from you. They learn from you and adapt to you. And then I guess they're loved by you. Why will this person feel at home with pile 5? Why will this person feel at home with pile 5? Because you're a boss. Once you choose this person, you chose this person. Once you choose this person, it's like, that's what they wanted. It's giving like a weird, like, what is this? It's like an initiation process. It takes a second to get into your bubble. But once they finally get into your bubble, you're like, do you want to be in a relationship with me? Okay, I'll accept your offer. Do you want to hang out with me here? Do you want to come over my place? Do you want to it's like you let somebody in. They finally got the chance to be let in. When this person is finally let in, how's this person going to feel when they're finally let in? How will this person feel when they're finally let in? For so far, I'm getting they feel at home with you because they've earned being at home with you. When they finally get let in, they're going to feel like they got accepted into some sort of exclusive club. This person feels like you are exclusive. They're going to feel there's a pride and joy around being with you. Some of y'all must be important. Because this person's going to feel like so many other people want to be with you, but you chose them. Or like so many other people wanted to be your friend, but you chose them. So many other people are like asking about you or want to know about you or want to know certain things about you that they know that other people don't know. Yes, people are intimidated by you, pile 5, for sure. But you're sweet. You're not mean. you come off that way. People feel like it's very likely that they will be broken up with by you. Or like you have other people you can choose from. Why would you want them? I feel like it's because if they're willing to withstand whatever test or energy you're putting out, if they can hang in there with you for a long enough time, you're like, no, you're very loyal. You're very committed. You're my person. So once you decide that this person meets your standard, you're all in. You don't wish any bad on this person. You're not trying to make anybody have a hard time being with you, but you're just not easy to crack. But once people, quite literally, some of y'all, you're not easy to crack. I'm getting that. Like somebody in here, you have a chastity belt on. You have a chastity belt on. Like they're not getting in. They're not getting in. But if they get if they meet the standard and all of that stuff and they finally get in, I mean, it's like winning the lottery. It's like winning the lottery. I'm hearing earned it by the weekend. It's like somebody in here, you earned it. I'm really hearing the part where he says, you're always worth it. Like, I'm getting that vibe. Like, you though, Pow 5, you're always worth it. Yeah. Like, some of y'all, maybe this person's going to be like, you earned this. Like, I gotta spend this money on you because you earned this. I got to show you this love because you earned this. Like, you had my attention for quite a second. But I'm also getting the vibe where you're like, you earned this. Like, you earned access to me. So now we're in there. Friends, lovers, whoever it is. I'm getting like, when people are willing to withstand the test and the schedule and it's not even that you're trying to test them. I'm not going to say that you're just testing people. But there is an element to this pile where it's like, they got to wait a second. It's not a one and done. You're not easy. You're not easy. And you're not easy as a game. Again, I can't stress this enough. This is like your natural demeanor. You're just not easy. You're like, oh, there's not any rules that I'm putting on you. I have rules. These are my rules. These are my standards. So if you can get in where you fit in when it comes to my standards, then this may work. But if you are like, oh, well, I feel like I can't do this and I can't do that, they're not going to last. When people feel like, oh, you're too strict, they're not going to last. When people feel like, oh, well, you complain too much, or I don't even feel like you complain. Most of y'all don't complain. You just keep it pushing. You're very like, I'm on the move. I'm on the go. I'm doing my own thing. So when people actually do withstand the schedule and the time and all of this stuff, they are locked in. Once they're locked in, it's like you're locked in for life. That's why I said I'm even getting the vibe where like if you're a masculine in this pile that I'm talking to, some of you will be with women and they'll prove to you that they can, get in where they fit in. And you're like, you know what? Let's get married. Or I think you should be my long-term partner. Like, yes, I accept you. You were accepted. You were accepted into the school of me. And for my women, same thing. You're like, okay, yes, you can be my boyfriend. Yes, I will be your girlfriend. Yes, I will be your wife. Like, it's giving that strict program, Pow 5. But good energy. Good energy. I don't feel like you should feel bad about this. But the person who's coming in, or if this person's in your energy, they'll feel at home with you because they earned being at home with you. They might like that you're strict. Low key, they might be strict too. So even if they're kind of shooken up by you being so strict, they're going to be like, oh, this is an easy program. Like, this ain't nothing. Call you this time, do this with you this time, da 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 da. Once they break out of being anxious, they're going to understand like, oh no, this is this person's boundaries. They just have boundaries. Standards, boundaries. I should work on this. They'll start working on their own, and then all of a sudden you fall into place. All right, so that's all that I have in this pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 6. You're the pile that chose image 6. All right, let's get into why this person or your future person will feel at home with you. Pile 6. This is a complex pile. I will say this is a very complex pile. For a lot of you, This energy has to do with some level of redemption. Okay, now I don't know if you're redeeming yourself with someone, or if you are someone that has had, oh my goodness, or if you are someone that has had to redeem yourself throughout your life. But either there was a point in time where you may have been a little bit more chaotic or messy, or there was a lot of drama and stuff going on around you, and you've been able to revamp your life and, have a complete 180 and do better after some sort of struggle, right? Like, this could easily be that you came from humble beginnings or like hard times, and you've been able to make a way moving forward. And this is why this person feels at home with you, because they're like, you've been through a lot, but you still made it through. And maybe they've been through a lot, and they still made it through, and they feel like they see themselves in you. But for others of you, I'm picking up on this weird storyline where at some point in time, you might have been viewed as the bad guy. Pile 6. I don't know if you were viewed as the bad guy in this person's life. I don't know if you've been viewed as the bad guy across the board. Some of you guys have been judged by people unfairly. Like, I don't even know if it is your fault. I don't know if you are really truly the cause of all these issues or the judgment. Others of you, you might have had a hand in some sort of issues, but I feel like the way that you've been able to rebuild your life after the things that you've been through is something that this person, they just are in awe of this. The life that you've built after what you've been through is what makes this person feel at home with you. But it's not even like they don't see you for what you've been through in the past. They've seen you. They either have seen you go through this. This could be somebody that you have in your energy. I don't know if this is someone that is going to reconnect with you. I don't know if this is someone that you're making amends with, or if this is just someone that you will tell your story to. But there's something here about this person seeing that you've had to cut certain people off, and you've had to set new standards, and you've had to remove certain addictions, and you've had to make plans and focus on your goals, and you've had to tend to yourself emotionally. And there's an energy here where it's like you're not open to everybody, and you might get a lot of hate for that. Pile 6, people evil eye you for being so closed off. People might also evil eye you for choosing your peace. People evil eye you because, I don't know, like some of y'all, why is this the energy here? For some of you, you could be dealing with someone that's like this, like somebody that's been through a lot. For a lot of you, no. I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you. You've been through a lot. You've had a lot of people judge you, a lot of people evil eye you, a lot of people misunderstand you because you are so to yourself, because you are so hard to read, because you don't care if people are uncomfortable with you choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself. You don't care if people don't like that you had to set a boundary. You got to set a boundary. You don't care if people feel like they should be meeting your standard and they've given you enough. If it doesn't meet your standard, you're not entertaining it. This person has seen you be judged for what you believe in, seen you be judged for changing your life around. This is someone that has seen you go through it. I'm hearing Through the Fire by Shaka Khan, which also makes me think about The Wire by Kanye West. Through the Wire. Not The Wire. through The Wire. The Wire is a show, though. Somebody could be from Baltimore. Yeah, this person has seen you go through it, y'all. And for a lot of you, the life that you build after going through it is one where this person is like, I couldn't feel safer with anybody else. Mm-hmm. Somebody in here, you've been through some dark times. You've been through some dark times. I don't know who I'm speaking to. You've been through some hard times. For some of you, I do feel like this is your energy, but this could also be the energy of the person who feels at home with you. If you're dealing with someone that has been demonized, if you're dealing with someone that's being rejected for like improving their life, if you're dealing with someone that has suffered from addictions and things like that, and they've gotten clean and they've worked their way back to being healthy, or, you know, this is someone that has done the healing work that they've needed to forgive themselves and forgive everyone in their life that has hurt them. If you're dealing with someone like that, they feel at home with you because you see them. You see them and you love them. Yes. And you support them. And you defend them. And you don't let other people get in the way of you and them being good, being cool. You don't let other people tell you who this person is. And for some of you, this is how this person treats you. If people are judging you or saying things about you, or, you know, oh, this person believes in this, or, oh, this person used to be like that, or, oh, this person used to do this, or, you know, they're mean, they're cold, they're rude, or they're evil, they're this. If anybody is going through this, but you keep pushing, Pal 6, because you're definitely going to come into contact with somebody that's like, oh no, you're the one. Yeah, some of y'all, if you're a feminine, there is a masculine that's going to be like, you are my wife. You are my wife. Like, either because you stuck it out with this person, even though they were being mistreated or anything like that, or because this person is like, there is no way in hell everybody is trying to drag you through the mud or talk bad about you, and you are this kind of person. The type of person you are versus the type of person that people say you are is like stark difference. Completely different. People do not know you. People do not know you. And for some of you, this is how this person will feel. Like, this person is like, nobody knows me but you. Nobody knows me but you. You're the only person that cares. You're the only person that sees me. You're the only person that wants better for me. Somebody in here could be into music. You could be a musician. This person may feel at home with you because you're a musician or they like your music, or vice versa. This person could be a musician or they're into music, and they'll be like, you know, you'll be super supportive of them and the music that they make. Or there's also another layer to this where, like I said, this person may feel at home with you because maybe there's things that you bond over that only the two of you get. Only the two of you understand. Peaceful moments. Some of y'all, the smacks. Sex. Can I say it? I think I said it already in this reading. The smacks in this pile. This person's going to feel at home with you because that is going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. It's some crazy stuff. Like, because I feel like this person loves you, or you are going to love them. Like, and it's more than just physical. It is physical. Like, you guys are definitely physically attracted to each other, but it's like, the way it feels, like it's giving very like ride or die, or like us against the world. Like, it's me and you. Like, yeah. I'm thinking about Me and You by Thames. where she's like, only me, only you, only me and you. I feel bad because I don't know why people are so hard on you or so hard on this person. It feels like they're being weird to you. Why is this a thing? Why are people being weird to Pile 6 or whoever this is? Why are they so mean to them? Why is this here? For some of you, it might actually be because of the relationship. Funny enough. Wow. Now, I'm getting two scenarios actually. For some of you, it's because of the actual relationship. There's people that don't like you either in this person's family, or there's people that don't like this connection being together, or vice versa. There could be something here where it's like you two love each other, and maybe people don't understand you, or maybe people don't understand this person, but it's like y'all have each other, like y'all are tight. Others of you, there could have been something that happened within a relationship. So I don't know if there's drama between the two of you within an existing relationship. Like maybe y'all did have to make amends. Maybe this is a connection that went sour and then you had to make amends. And people are already upset with you. They're judging you. They're like, you shouldn't be with this person. I'm getting somebody has healed. I don't know what could have caused an issue in a dynamic. I don't know if it was addiction or, you know, somebody's trauma or what. But something might have happened where somebody had to heal for two people to come together. Also, some of y'all, it could even be a thing where, like, if this is something where someone was married previously or in another relationship, had children with someone else or something like that prior to you, or vice versa, that person could be mad. Somebody's going to be mad that you are wanting to be with this person. But for others of you, it's about the actual connection. Some of y'all might end up getting married to this person. Or, I mean, I feel like you wouldn't already be married to this person. If you're already married to this person, this is why they'll feel at home with you. If you're having issues with a marriage partner, like a spouse. Others of you, though, I'm getting like, if you're not married to this person, you might end up getting married to this person. Yeah, I don't know if y'all are LGBTQ. I don't know if you are different races. I don't know if you guys are different cultures. Something about y'all coming together. It's going to be some people in the energy that are like, what in the world? It's almost giving eloping. Some of you may end up getting married, like, or like getting married and leaving. Having a child and leaving. Some of y'all, something gonna happen where I'm not trying to predict this for you, but it could be a situation where it's like, maybe you have a child with this person and you're like, you know what? I love you and we're gonna build a life together. Or this person is like that with you. Like, it's like they have a child with you, you get pregnant, and they're like, you know what? We're keeping the baby. And we're going to have a life together. And I see you guys getting married or being with each other. The cards coming out for what you guys are getting backlash for is not negative at all. So it's just kind of making me feel like people don't like y'all together. Somebody going to be mad y'all together. I'm also picking up on something here where it's like, somebody could end up going through something in regards to, what's this about? What's this energy here? Somebody could go into something in regards to, like, I don't know if it's like an inheritance thing or, yeah, like, I don't know if somebody's going to be having issues with like a family member in regards to inheritance or what. This is like, okay, I'm trying to give scenarios. Let's say this person, I feel like it would be you. Let's say you are meant to have an inheritance of some sort, pile 6. And I don't know if you already know that you have family around you that would act like this. Whether this is a literal inheritance or somebody just on the up and up. Maybe somebody hits the lottery. Maybe some of y'all win the lottery. Maybe some of y'all get an amazing job. Like your job is crazy good. Somebody in here, you might get inheritance of some sort. I feel like something happens where you and this person could end up getting married or wanting to be married. And I don't feel like it's shysty at all. I feel like this person and you would already love each other or be supportive of each other. But it's like you may end up getting married or being with this person, and the people outside of your relationship are going to be so mad at this person, so mad at you. They're going to be like, why? They're going to blame this person. They're going to blame this person like for separating you, or like they're going to say like, oh my God, you got in the way. Like, I don't know what this is about. If this isn't about an inheritance, again, maybe some of you guys are meant to be wealthy, or this person is very wealthy. This person will be very wealthy. And in the process of them gaining wealth, they might start cutting people off, y'all. They might start cutting people off, moving people out the way, being like, hey, either you are going to be wealthy or this person's going to be wealthy. But I feel like if this person is meant to be wealthy, for some reason, they're going to feel at home with you because they're like, listen, you're the one I need to talk to about this money. You're the one that I want to spend money on. You're the one I want to live a life with. You're the one I want to be with. I want to be with you. Or this is vice versa. Some of y'all might be like, listen, you're the only person that ever believed in me. You're the only person that I trust. You're the only person that I feel like I can have this with. So I'm going to be with you. And in the process of this person, like, growing and evolving and living a better life and doing all this stuff, I don't know. Like, I feel like this person, you're going to really support this person and not care what other people say, or vice versa. This person's really going to support you and not care what other people say. But it's like, it just really feels like y'all are all each other has. Like I feel like other people may connect with you, but for some reason, I don't know. It almost feels like it is money related, or like it could be love related. Like maybe it is a cultural thing, or there's issues around the connection. But for some of y'all, it feels money related. Like people around the two of you may not want you to connect. They don't want this person to have a child by you. They don't want you to have a child by this person. They don't want you to build a life together. They don't want you to build a business together. Somebody gonna be mad. Why is there so much adversity in this connection again? Somebody in here, you really didn't judge this person for what they were going through, or you really had it in you to look out for this person. It could be friends. I don't know, y'all. For somebody in here, I am getting like, there's a specific vibe though, where it's like, it's somebody, or it's like an energy somewhere where people are like, no. Yeah. This reminds me of another pile. Some of you guys may have chosen another pile where it's like there's just some sort of odd adversity between the two of you. It's like people don't like that this person likes you. And people don't like that you like this person. Some of y'all might be really nice to this person, really sweet to this person. People hate that. Same thing with you, though. People might hate that this person is super nice to you, super loving towards you. And it's like, Why? 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 I think it's because other people get a different version of the two of you, or I don't know, y'all. But this person's going to feel at home with you because you are a safe space for them. You don't judge them. You love them. You see past their trauma. You've been able to forgive them if they've caused any issues with you, or you've been able to forgive them for any type of issues they've had in general. Yeah. So that's what I have in this pile. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 7. You are the pile that chose image 7. All right. Let's look into why this person... I just bit my tongue. Whenever I bite my tongue, I think about Bad Habit by, Steve Lacy. Somebody in here, somebody bites their tongue. It's a bad habit. This person could be someone that didn't tell you how they felt about you in the past. And I guess you're reconnecting. Or this is you. Yeah. Like, you didn't tell this person how you felt about them, but then you reconnected. Steve Lacy is also a Gemini, so that could be relevant. It doesn't have to be, but... Okay. Why do they feel at home with you? Because you are very healthy, pile 7. Okay, and I don't mean this from a physical standpoint, even though I do believe that you are physically healthy. You may really care about your health and the things you eat and your fitness and your mental health, your spiritual health, all these different things. But it feels more so from an emotional space. You're very healthy emotionally. To the point where you come off as someone who you aren't afraid to love. And I think that's why this person feels at home with you. Because they might have been. They might have been afraid to love. They might have been afraid to open up. They might have been afraid to relax with you. Or to give to a connection. Or to even receive from somebody. But you make them comfortable. For some of you, you might even be the type of person that doesn't know how to receive. Something here about not really being comfortable with receiving is a thing in this pile. I don't know if you're not really comfortable with receiving things, or if this person isn't really comfortable with receiving things. But it's like the fact that, like, if you are someone that is used to giving and not really used to taking, this person's going to feel at home with you because I think they're the same. I think both of you have a habit of giving more than you receive. And this is a connection where two givers are going to be giving to each other. Which is wonderful for the bedroom. I do feel like this is significant in this pile. I feel like you and this person are very generous when it comes to giving. Okay? I'm also getting something here about showing sides of yourself that you don't normally show other people. So let's say this person, even with me bringing up Steve Lacy, let's say this person sings. They're not going to be afraid to sing around you. They might feel afraid to sing around other people, but not you. For others of you, you might be a singer, or you might be someone that likes music and things like that. And when you're around this person, you're not afraid to sing. And they'll be like, wow, you feel comfortable enough to sing around me, you know? Or vice versa, like I said. You'll be like, wow, you feel comfortable enough to sing around me? To share your music with me? To share your gifts with me? Your poetry with me? The knowledge that you have? This person has knowledge in things. You have knowledge as well. Whoever this person is, you might be one and the same with this person. You're very similar to each other. The only issue is that both of you also have had experiences in the past, whether it's platonic or romantic, that have left you feeling like you've ignored opportunities to connect with people. You've had more than one opportunity to connect with people, to build new relationships, to bond with new friends, all kinds of stuff. But some of you guys have like opted out of that. Yeah. Some of you guys have decided that you don't want that, possibly on more than one occasion, because you just didn't want a repetition of what you've already experienced. This is two people that have been hurt in love or in life that are meeting each other. And you're not bonding over the trauma. I feel like you've done the work to heal. But it almost feels like this is ordained. For some of you, you have a passed over loved one that's bringing this person into your life. Or this person has a passed over loved one that's bringing you into their life. Both of y'all got passed over people. I feel like you and this person may have similar stories when it comes to losing someone of value in your life. And the way you come together is very divinely guided. Because I think the universe and God and your guides know that you need someone like the other. You're very supportive of this person's dreams and aspirations. They love you for that. They feel at home with you because you believe in them. And if anything in their life doesn't work out, you always let them know that like it happened for a higher purpose. It wasn't meant to be. You know? For some of you, this person is going to feel that way. This person is going to feel like there was something that they were investing in prior to you. Could have even been the relationship that they felt like was like, oh man, I got to let it go. I just saw 555 on the timestamp. Okay. Maybe somebody is coming from pile 5. You don't have to. But, or maybe you feel like watching that pile. You can. But I'm getting an energy in this pile where like, this person could have been in a relationship prior to meeting you, or friendships prior to meeting you, that made them feel like they thought that was going to be it. They thought that was going to be the thing. They thought that was going to be the one. They thought that relationship was the one that they were supposed to build in. They thought that person was going to persist with them, you know? But I don't think it worked out that way. So these are people that have like built up their lives on their own time, saved up money that they feel like they were meant to have or share with other people. And I'm not getting that you're a rebound, pile 6. I'm not getting that energy at all, honestly. But there's an energy here where it's like you two coming together will mark the beginning of a new cycle. Why is this here? This person likes the fact that you don't seek negativity in the connection. You're not paranoid, or you're not looking for bad things to say about this connection or this person. Yeah, when it comes to working with them, like you're always willing to work with them. You're always willing to talk to them. You're always willing to find a way to build towards the connection. Yes, this person loves that. Even if they're kind of weary of you, you're not judging them. You're not like, oh, well, you're paranoid of me, I'm paranoid of you. You're kind of weird. Da, da, da. It's like if they're feeling paranoid about you, you're like, why is that? Like, what is it about the situation that's making you nervous? Why are you so stressed out? This actually reminds me, and hopefully that you don't take this the wrong way, but this actually reminds me of a conversation I've recently had with my nephew. This isn't your nephew. I don't think this is a child. I mean, this could be a child, y'all. I don't think this is a child. But, and it's funny because my nephew's a Gemini, which is odd, but maybe this is something you need to hear because maybe this is a similar experience. My nephew, I came to my nephew earlier because he wasn't cleaning up after himself. He was leaving a mess in an area where we all sat. It was in the living room. I was telling him, I'm like, if you're going to play in the living room, you know, you can't leave messes like this because sometimes we walk around, I step on a toy, I'm like, ouch, you know. I'm like, ouch. You know, I'm hoping that you'll put it back in your toy box and things like that. But, Hopefully by the end of the day, you have everything cleared before you go to bed and all of this stuff. And I'm talking to him. And in the process of me confronting him and being like, hey, I need you to help me. Like, help me help you by just keeping your space clean, is what I said. In the process of me talking to him, he started to get very emotional. Now, don't get me wrong. I was a sensitive kid too. So when people came to me to talk about stuff, if I ever felt like I was being reprimanded or anything like that, I would get frustrated too. I would try to find a way to deflect all kinds of stuff. And that's honestly what he was trying to do. He was trying to blame it on other people, other things. Well, you asked me to do this the other day and da 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 and all of this stuff. And in the process of talking to him, he goes, well, I'm angry about other stuff, but I don't want to talk about it. And I was like, mind you, the whole time, no yelling. I never yell at him. The whole time, unless he's yelling and wilding out, I don't have a reason to yell at him. So I'm talking to him and I'm like, well, why are you angry? Let's talk about it. And he's like, no, I don't want to talk about it. And I told him, I said, no, I really care about why you're angry. Like, I want to hear what you have going on. Let me know how you feel. You know, if you don't feel like talking about it now, we can talk about it later. But, you know, I want to give you the space to tell me how you feel so I can understand where you're coming from. And as soon as I told him that I cared, I could tell in his face. As soon as I told him that I cared about how he felt, he was literally just gets to pouring out all kinds of stuff. Random stuff. Don't got nothing to do with nothing. Random stuff. But still stuff he needed to talk about. So it was valuable information. Talking about all kinds of stuff that was making him upset and and honestly, it was needed. Because at the end of our conversation, he was like, and I promise I will clean, and I'm sorry that I didn't. And, you know, I'm glad that we had this talk. No, I understand. I told him, I said, do you understand? He said, oh, no, I understand. Like, I do understand. And all I could think was like, thank you. Like, you know, thank you for listening to me. We hugged it out and we separated. We separated so I could work. But in the midst of us even having the conversation, like I said, there was something about him trying to shut down. He tried to shut down on me, y'all. He tried to shut down on me. And I just thought it was so interesting how all I had to do was like, you know, let him know that I cared about what he was feeling for him to speak up. Because I feel like this is a similar vibe to you and this person. Somebody in here, this person may not feel like people care about how they feel or what they are feeling. And the way that you speak to this person, communicate to this person, let them know that you care. Don't make any space for them to act like, oh, well, let's just leave it alone. When you give people the space to speak, they will speak 9 times out of 10. You know, even if you tell them, let's revisit it later. Let's talk about this later. They will speak. They will speak. Because if they really care, they do want to fix it. If they really care, they do want to talk to you about it. And I feel like this person is like, they really care. Whoever this person is, they're really going to like you. They're going to view you as a miracle. They're going to feel like they've never met anybody like you before. And I'm not getting it's because you're coddling them, but it's because you genuinely care. And like I said, it's a giver type of vibe. Like, you're not coming to this person and you're like, well, if you're not going to give me what I want, then I don't care. Like, I don't care how you feel and da 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 da. No. This is the energy of someone considering your feelings. It's like, hey, I considered your feelings. The vibe is off, though. What's going on? Like, we need to talk. And I feel like this person's going to be like, wow, nobody ever asked me how I was feeling. Nobody ever wanted to know why I was stressed. Nobody ever cared about my dreams. Nobody ever considered what it was that I wanted. Yeah, this person feels like they're alone in the world. Like, they don't really have other people considering them. They probably are a lone wolf. This is someone that operates on their own. And I feel like they're comfortable with it. They've built a life for themselves on their own, but all they've ever wanted was for somebody to see them. For some of you, this person has had to build a life on their own out of necessity. They don't have the support of their family. They didn't have the support of their friends. They didn't have a stable relationship in the past. Even if they were in a relationship, they were the one that was like really showing up. And I mean, showing up is it could be whatever it is to anybody. This could be someone that had to show up financially the whole time in their relationship, or this is someone that had to show up emotionally all the time in their relationship, but their feelings or their money was never considered. It was never a thing where it was like, oh, you don't have to pay for that, I'll pay for it. Or you don't have to do that, I'll do that. Or let me initiate the conversation. They didn't have that with whoever they were with in the past. And it's not to say that this person is comparing you to every person from their past, but I do get a strong vibe in this pile that this person doesn't have anybody else like you around them. So you make them feel at home because you're stable on your own. So they feel like they can be stable with you. They can be generous with you because it's very likely that they'll receive something back from you. It's okay for them to receive from you because they know that your intentions are pure. It's okay for them to give and, talk to you emotionally because they know that you'll reciprocate. It's okay for them to bring up hard issues because they know that you're the type of person that wants to fix them. It's okay for them to share their gifts with you or show you a talent and all this stuff because they know for a fact that you just want to see them shine. You just want to support them. You just want to see them win. You just care about them winning. You're not judging them. You're not hoping that they fail. You're not going to say something where it's like, even if you give criticism, your criticism is not coming from a space of, and I just hope to tear you down because I hate you low key, or I don't want to see you win. This person has experienced haters. This person has experienced people who hate them. Like, mistreat them just because. I honestly feel really bad for this person, y'all. Like, I can kind of feel how this person probably feels. They've chosen to be on their own or focus on themselves because they felt like they've had to do that. So it's not to say that when you two come together, I don't think when you two come together, it's going to be like a codependent thing because honestly, I feel like you both are almost hyper independent. Some of y'all are hyper independent and this person is also hyper independent. So if anything, it's a challenge to keep y'all together. It's going to be a challenge to keep y'all together. However, if you both are expressing your feelings and aiming to be, teammates rather than against each other, this could be something that lasts for a very long time. And I feel like your guides are pushing you both together. So that is what I have in this pile. If you enjoyed this message, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Hi, pile 8. You are the pile that chose image 8. All right, let's get into your message for why this person will feel at home with you. Pile 8, this person will feel at home with you because I'm getting a real strong vibe in this pile that you are a chooser. When it comes down to what you want and you have your eyes set on it, you are choosing. You are choosing, pile 8. And I feel like you are definitely choosing this person. And this is going to make this person feel very safe around you. Okay? For some of you, this person and you could already know each other. And if there is any type of conflict that you've had with them in the past, you could be forgiving this person, or this person's going to find it in themselves to forgive you. And you are both going to make the relationship work. But again, I feel like it's a result of you being like, you are my person. We're going to heal this. I believe we can make this work. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. For somebody in here, you might step out of your comfort zone and do something that this person does not expect. Others of you, I'm getting that you're going to make this person step out of their comfort zone and do something that they're not used to. And it seems like it's going to go over well. But this person's going to feel at home with you because it's either one or two things, y'all. Either this person did something to you that made you and them fall out, like you rejected them, you pushed them away, you didn't want to talk to them anymore. and you still come back around to make things work with them because you see a future with this person. Or it could even be a thing too where this person did something, or I don't know, y'all. Something happened where if this is someone from your past, something happened where this person felt like, I'm not going to say that this person has like a defeatist mindset. It could be an abandonment wound. But something about this situation might have made this person feel like it was done and over with and you didn't want to talk to them anymore and they were just going to keep it moving. They didn't feel like they were enough for you. They didn't feel like they were who you wanted to be with. They didn't feel like you wanted to work on this. So they were moving forward. But in the process of them moving forward, you came around and were like, hey, no, we can work on this. We can fix this. That's going to make this person feel at home with you. Maybe this is something that has already happened. Maybe you've been in situations with this person where it's like the two of you, you would have thought this wasn't going to keep going. But you came back around and you were like, hey, we're family. We're friends. Like, you know, I love you. Like, we're cool. It doesn't have to be that this is romantic, but for some of you, it is romantic. For others of you, this could be a friend thing. This could be a friend. This could be a friend that thought y'all were like not going to be friends anymore, and you ended up stepping out of your comfort zone and speaking to them, or they did so with you and you were receptive and they were like, wow, you really care about me, or we really care about each other, or we can keep moving forward. And you're like, yeah, we can keep moving forward. But for others of you, I'm getting that if this is someone completely new, for others of you, it's romantic. But if this is someone completely new, I feel like this person is going to feel at home with you because this reminds me of an energy in another pile. I was bringing up that somebody in here, some of y'all are dealing with people that have been through some trauma, okay? And this isn't to say that they haven't healed the trauma, but some of y'all are dealing with people that have trauma and triggers and things like that. And in moments where the trigger could potentially turn someone else off or make someone else run or make someone else, I don't know, judge them. The fact that you're willing to be steady and stable, or you're willing to come back around and show this person love, is something that this person has never experienced. They're not used to that. The way that you make this person feel like they are enough is something that they are not used to. You make this person feel like they are enough, more than enough. More than enough. Exactly as they are. Yes, I'm thinking about Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. Somebody could be a Libra. Yeah, and I feel like this person loves you. I feel like this person loves you the same. But for some of y'all, this is somebody that may not feel like they are worthy of you. Or this is someone that feels like they are not... For some of you, this person suffers from like depression or something. Because I'm getting a vibe where it's like, on occasion, they're like, this isn't worth it. I shouldn't do that. I don't need to do that. I don't need to try. And you might be like, what? You don't need to try. I feel like this is in more than one arena. Like, of course, it spills into the relationship, but I'm getting something here where it's like, you might be like, you don't need to try. Why wouldn't you want to try? They're like, no, I don't want to pursue that thing. Or I don't think I should keep going with this thing. I don't think I need to, like, I don't think I can do that. Sometimes they struggle with being balanced when it comes to their masculine and feminine energy. Or maybe in the past they were judged for their masculine and feminine energy. Like, this could be someone that was judged for being a little too forward, or judged for being a little too soft, or, you know, judged for not making any moves, or judged for making too many moves. Like, this person has been judged before, and judged in a way that has actually, like, traumatized them. It's not a permanent trauma, I would hope it's not. I don't think this is something that this person is going to suffer with forever, especially if you are in their life and being supportive of them. But whoever this is, yeah. They love how, for some of you, you almost read this person's mind. Like, this person is like, how did you know I was sad? How did you know that I needed you to care? How did you know that I was sorry? Like, it could even be a thing too on a minor scale. It may not even be a major thing. This person might get triggered by small stuff. Like, they might do something that they feel they did was like wrong, or they said something that was a little embarrassing or something like that. Or, like, I feel like this person judges themselves a lot. But it really is because they like you. Like, it's not because they just walk around like, oh, I'm not good enough. There's something about this connection that makes them feel kind of, weary of whether they are going to be loved properly. Others of you, I'm getting like, if it's not just feeling weary of whether they're going to be loved properly, they have been through some things that make them feel like they're not as important or valuable as certain people, other people, Maybe they're the black sheep of their family. Maybe they've been bullied at some point in time. Maybe this person has been rejected by other people. Maybe this is someone that is foreign to a country, Maybe this is someone that has been made to feel like they aren't included. Yeah, for some of you, maybe this person, and I feel like this person is so capable. Like, some of y'all would probably be shocked. For some of you, you will be shocked by whoever this person is or whatever this person is going through. Because you might be like, you are literally the finest, coolest, most interesting person I know. Like, or you're like, oh, you're a vibe. Like, what are you? I'm getting like, why are you feeling this way? Some of y'all don't know. Some of y'all don't know what this person has been through. Some of you don't know that this person has been rejected for being themselves. Some of you don't know that this person has been made to feel like they weren't included in other people's futures, plans, anything like that. This person has been excluded. This person has been made to feel like they're not important. This person has been made to feel like they shouldn't celebrate themselves. They shouldn't celebrate their wins. They shouldn't make a big deal out of a birthday. They shouldn't make a big deal out of of an accomplishment they've had. So this could be someone that, like, on occasion, they may pull away from you. Or they may have reactions to you where it's like, you know how you'll see people do the thing where they send a risky text and run away from the phone. This is the type of person where it's like, they might get anxious about being honest with you. Because people haven't always been receptive to that. Or they might get anxious about, like this person might get anxious about even telling you that they like you, for real. And you're like sitting there waiting like, damn, I hope they tell me they like me, or I hope they tell me they're attracted to me, or I hope they tell me that they want to be with me, I hope they want to be with me. And this person in their mind is thinking like, they'll never like me. It's not funny. Oh, it's not funny. This person's like, they'll never like me, or they don't really like me, or, But again, this person actually has done a lot for themselves, has accomplished a lot. Like, is this person struggling with confidence? Is this person struggling with their confidence? I don't even feel like this person struggles with their confidence. There's something here. Okay, for some of y'all, you have a history with this person. You have a history with this person. This person might not be insecure, but there was a point in time where this person may have felt like you rejected them or they rejected you. Pile 8. I don't know if they feel bad about it, or again, if they still feel like you don't want them or what. Because this person actually has a lot going for themselves. But maybe they don't feel worthy of you. You made them feel unworthy of you, or they tried to make you feel like, I don't even think they tried to make you feel any type of way. This person is misunderstood. This isn't someone that is intentionally trying to make you feel any type of way. This is someone that has anxiety. You might think this person is mean or cold. They're not mean or cold. They are afraid. Okay? So for some of y'all, maybe this person's a little avoidant. I don't know. Maybe this person's a little avoidant. I almost want to say this person might even be neurodivergent. Some of y'all, this person could be on the spectrum a bit. Like, they are definitely misunderstood. And I feel like majority of their life, they've probably felt misunderstood. So something about you forgiving them, or something about you being so forgiving, or something about you being willing to clear the air, or just like make space for them, is something that they've never had. Yeah. This person has probably also experienced being juggled. In relationships and things like that. This is not someone that is in a relationship or who gets into relationships easily. They actually choose to stay on their own more often because they're afraid that they're going to be misunderstood or betrayed. Maybe they've been betrayed before you, y'all. Maybe they've had drama with you. I don't know. Some of y'all, it's not even just about that. Like, some of you, this person has accomplished a lot, and you might be like, wow, you've accomplished so much. They've accomplished so much because they've had to choose between love and work. And for a long time, they chose career. Because they were like, I'd find more success in my career than a relationship. Yeah. They felt like, oh my gosh, you guys. This person may have felt like they would never find a match. They could never find a match. You might even think this person's like a player. Or this person thinks you're a player. There's something here where it's like this person might feel like you're a player, or they're going to feel like you're going to feel like they're a player because they're so inconsistent and stuff like that. This person is not playing any games. This is someone that feels like nobody gets them. They feel like it's not really, they don't need to sleep with people if nobody is really going to understand them. They don't need to be out here dating people if nobody is really going to understand them. This person feels like people don't get them. I'm getting that real heavy in this pile. This person feels like people don't get them. But you might get them, or you're going to try to invest in this person in a way where it's like they're going to be wondering like, why? Why do you want to be my friend? Why do you want to invest in me? Why do you want to date me? They'll be happy that you want to do that, but they'll be like, why though? Yeah. They might be a little scared. They might be a little scared. They might think they're going to get karma. Like, they might think this is some sort of karmic trap, like a lesson. They're like, this is a test. This is a lesson. Like, you're clearly about to play me. You're clearly about to try to hurt me. Yeah, they're literally going to have to change their mind about, again, either you rejecting them in the past. Some of y'all, they might have to change their mind about you rejecting them. I don't know if you rejected them and now you're coming back around, or y'all are reconnecting. Or maybe they're stepping up to you and speaking to you even though they felt rejected. Like, either this is someone reaching out to you even though they felt rejected by you, or this is you reaching out to this person after they rejected you, or after they possibly did something that made you feel rejected. And they're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, are you genuinely forgiving me? Or are we genuinely working on this? Or are you like gonna try to hurt my feelings? Because if you're gonna try to hurt my feelings, we shouldn't talk. Or we shouldn't date. I feel bad for this person. This person is not used to being... This person is not used to being forgiven. This person is not used to being loved like this. This person is not used to being themselves. This person is not used to around someone. They're used to being themselves, but not around someone. This person is not used to being able to drop their guard. So to be able to do that with you, Pile 8, is like... It's like they're going to feel like they can breathe. They're going to feel at home with you because they're going to feel like they can breathe. Again. All right, so this is why this person is going to feel at home with you. Is there anything else? Why will they feel at home with them? Some of y'all are very intuitive. Either this person's very intuitive. Either this person, yes. Either this person is very intuitive or you are. And if you are very intuitive, this person's going to be like, wow, you just knew that I needed a friend. Or you just knew I wanted you to come back. This person's going to be shocked. Or they are just shocked that how you are able to read their mind. Yeah, y'all. They've either wanted to come your way. For some of you, if this is a completely new person, I'm telling you, it's not that this person is needing your forgiveness or anything like that, but possibly, like, maybe this is giving me the vibe, oh my gosh, like, yes, this person could be neurodivergent or something like that, but I'm getting the energy of someone that, like, isn't showing you too heavily that they like you. Like, they do like you, you can tell that they like you, and maybe they didn't openly tell you, but you can tell that they like you. Some of you may end up being like, hey, I like you. Or like, I want to make a move on you. Or some of you are going to be the ones that initiate something with this person. They're going to be shocked because it's like, whoa, did you know that I liked you? Or are you just doing this because, like, what is that about? Like, did you read my mind? Like, how did you know? Because they might be hard to read. They might be hard to read. They'll do little things here and there to show you that they care, but they may have a hard time communicating. And I feel like, or maybe they over communicate. And most times if they over communicate, people get scared and run away and all kinds of stuff. And it's like the fact that you don't respond the way that other people would respond is like very soothing for this person. Or maybe they have a moment where they're really stressed out. And it's like, instead of you being like, oh, this person's a weirdo, like, why are they stressed out? It's like, you're like, no, I get it. Like, I understand. And you don't have to be stressed out. Like, it's okay. This person's going to be like, whoa, they weren't mad. They weren't mad. They weren't upset. They weren't, they didn't do too much. They didn't trip. They understood. And we just kept it pushing. For some of y'all, this person is very like, they definitely get a little anxious from what they've been through in the past, or from what they've been through with you, possibly. All right. So take it how it resonates, but this person's going to feel at home with you because you will see home in them. I don't feel like for a lot of you, I don't think that this person, however you view this person or whoever this person is, I don't think you even know that this person is like, maybe you do know, but I don't even think you would assume this person is anxious like this. Some of y'all might be like, what? Why are you feeling that way? They just, I don't know. Because of life. So some of y'all, you're able to see past whatever they're going through and, loving them in the process. Okay? That's all that I have in this pile, y'all. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance.